Yo, yo, yo. It's Marky Mark's Tarot, and this is your weekly reading for this week, the 17th to the 21st. Sorry I'm late, but it's better late than now, as they say. So I'll be using my regular tarot cards, and I'm going to be using, which I don't know. Let me see what I got here. Yo, what's up, Elizabeth? How you doing, sweetie? Hey, Shakima. You're welcome, sweetie. No problem. Hey, hey. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Barb? How you been? Actually, I'm just going to keep this up here like that. All right. I'm going to be using my tarot today, and I'm going to be using the Sacred Power reading cards for the outcome. It's becoming one of my favorites. It's a really cool deck. Hey, Allison, how are you, sweetie? This is just a general reading for this week, the 17th to the 21st. I'll be using my tarot, like I said, and the Sacred Power deck. Hey, what's up, Callie? How you been? All's good in your world? Sometimes I feel like I'm too damn close. All right, that's more better. That's more better. I'm doing great, sweetie. All is good. Can't complain. Same shit, different day. Lay in the hay. I'm just here. I just wanted to come on real quick. Say hello and do a little quick reading for the week. You're going to be 50 Saturday? Oh, man. Where's the party at? I see I already got the dislike freak crew already stopped by to give me their dislikes. Fucking idiots. They still ain't got no life, I see. I already know who you are, sweetheart. You know, it's okay to be salty, but you ain't got to go around doing it because, you know, remember, now you can see yourself flop now. You won't go there, but anyway. Okay. Well, if I don't see you, Caddy, I hope you have a great birthday. And I hope, well, I know you look nifty for 50. Thank you, Barb. I appreciate that, sweetie. Thank you. Okay, Sonia, no problem. Hey, love and life, what's going on? All is cracking. I just finished watching Celtics won their first game of the playoffs, so I'm happy. Basketball, I've been watching basketball and stuff. My other two teams suck right now, but it's all good. Can't win them all. All right, this is a pick a card for this week. 17th today to Friday, the 21st. It's just a general reading. I'm going to use my tarot, and I'm going to use the Sacred Power reading cards. All right. All right. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I saw that, Callie. Everything's changing. The Bruins are losing right now too, 2-0. Yeah, they're still losing 2-0. These idiots. Red Sox are taking a beating. At least the Celtics won today, so that's the good thing. Hey, Caddy, how you doing? Jen, make it good. All right, I'll make it good just for you, sweetheart. Just pick the right one, okay? So that way, you know, all is good. How you been, sweetheart? All good? All right, let's see what your outcome card is for this week for each pile. Outcome card for each pile. 1, 2. Looks like some up and down energies for this week. All right, for those of you who pick pile number 1, you're trying to get success, gain, or trying to overcome obstacles that you're dealing with at this present time. But this, starting today, you're trying to overcome all odds, trying to get over that slump. You might be trying to reverse this bad luck or this bad trend that you have by starting the week off in a blah state. You know, I know it's Monday. I know we're coming off the weekend, but let's go into Tuesday tomorrow trying to get that oomph back, trying to overcome those obstacles and challenges that you're facing, okay? Look at yourself as trying to get an advantage over something or someone, some situation. You know, look at yourself as already negotiating and winning. Look at yourself as already being successful. Look back at the things that you've done, what you said, what you've heard, what you're doing at this present time, and what you're about to do this week. And pile number 1 this week is a week where you got to overcome things. That's the key word, is overcoming whatever losses, situations, a job loss, a breakup, family, whatever the case may be. Is overcoming bad luck or overcoming the losses and things that you're dealing with at this present time and will be dealing with this week. You might have a situation where some of you are working at a place where you're tired of dealing with the challenges and you've made a negotiation to move forward to somewhere else, to another job. So you're getting to a place where, you know, this is a new interest in matters. You're trying to up your game and you're trying to get more success, have that victory, win, get what you need, and do what you got to do. So pile number 1, try to reverse that bad luck. Try to get that overwhelming feeling that you have limited into a place where you can make things better by overcoming everything that you are getting that's coming towards you. Like I said, when people throw shit at you, you know, try and see what you can do to get around those things so you can move forward. Don't allow people use you as a dartboard. All right? So pile number 1, this also could be a relationship that you once had and you're reminded about it this week. And you say to yourself, you know what? Yes, it was bad. Yes, I have to move forward. I will move forward. I have someone new in mind that I'm looking at, that I'm thinking about. So now is this week, you might be, you know, out of this quarantine situation or ready to date somebody because you're overcoming what you've already been through. Okay? And pile number 1, your outcome card here is manifestation. This is you finding the power to manifest your new goals, your new interests, and overcome everything because you got the power to do so this week. And this is a wizard on the card. And right now, you have the power to manifest your dreams into reality. With pure thoughts and intention, you can create magic in the world around you, allowing energy to flow through you with ease and purpose. You can create a magical life, learn to share your natural gifts with others. You are here to help humanity in a positive way. Refrain from sharing your personal intentions now, as they are easily influenced with others' distorted energy. Manifest the power of energetic thoughts and investigate practices. This will assist you in understanding natural systems such as elements, nature, medicine, astrology, and life synchronicities. With the right mindset, you can create and manifest anything. And I tell people this a million times, that release the control and evaluate your priorities. Okay? You can manifest what's going on. You just got to put your mind to it and stop allowing other people to know your business, to know what your plans are, and to know what you're doing. The more you say, the more drama you're going to encounter. Okay? Just look at it this way. The less you say, the less drama you're going to deal with. And this week, keep your mouth shut. Don't tell nobody your personal goals. Don't tell nobody what you're about to do, what you're going to do. Keep that all to yourself, because people like to extract their negative energy onto you because their life sucks. Okay? And that's what that card is saying, Deal with your priorities this week. Overcome all battles and ruins and challenges, okay? Okay, pile number two, sorry, you're next. Pile number two, card number two. You might be dealing with jealousy from someone who is around you, or someone that doesn't want to give themselves give you 100%. Okay? Somebody could owe you money, be selfish, envy you, be jealous of you, not giving their self towards you. You might have someone who hasn't paid you for rent, paid you for an item, or just owes you money, that asks you for money. This could be for some of you. And you might be threatening this person this week and telling him, yo, if you don't give me my money, then we're going to have to go to court, or we're going to have to come to blows, or you're going to have to make some type of legal action to get it. That's for some of you this week. Okay? All right, Jen, good night, sweetie. Hey, Alma. So those of you who pick card number two, you've got to be really sharp, keen, and have an intense wall up on people that are trying to do this to you. Or if you're dealing with this situation where someone envies you at work, or is jealous of you, or doesn't have as much as you. This has been coming up a lot in readings these past few months. And the reason why it's coming up now more than ever is because people are mad and jealous about how people are coping with this pandemic and coping with their lives, and how their job is successful and the other person's job isn't successful, how many talents you have to survive. Yo, what up, Space? So those of you who pick card number two, this week the challenge is you staying away from people who cause you sadness, having, people who don't have your best interest at heart, people who are being intense around you, trying to make you feel guilty because you are doing better than them. And these are the things that we're going to go through for quite a while and for quite some time, and have been going through, because people have to realize that there's some people that are going to make it and people that are not going to make it. And those who have talents, abilities, and different ways of coping and can handle those things are going to be the sole survivors. Those are the people who are going to be lonely, separated, absent, and they're going to feel sad because people think that they are getting over because of what they know and how they know it, or they thought that you were the lower person because you had the lower end job, but guess what? The lower end jobs are surviving right now. And that's why you're going to have these issues this week with someone or people around you that are going to be envious going to be jealous, going to be selfish, and not give you, right, 100% because they look at you as somebody who already has everything, even though you have what you have because you earned it. But people don't care if you earn anything. They look at you as they wish they would be you. Because a lot of people in this world are really stupid like that. They really think that, everybody has to be equally smart or equal this or equal that. You are what you make yourself, in my opinion, okay? And the card, your outcome card, pretty much states pretty much covers what I've been stating all this time. The Tree of Life is the outcome card for pile number 2. Okay? And pile number 2, this card is saying, create strong foundations to support future goals and aspirations. The breath of life is all around us. Self-sustaining, the universal tree of life provides a gateway to connect us to the knowledge of self. You are deeply connected to the universe and the world around you. When you respond to the actions and reactions of the earth and its people, you ultimately decide how you will grow and thrive. The tree of life requires you to look at your beneath your breath and to ground yourself in the present moment. Nature does not concern itself with the future. Plants don't know exactly what they need to do in any given moment. What are your roots? Ask yourself that. Family matters are of concern now. Be open to solutions to achieve the outcome you desire. And tell yourself, I am unified through presence and action. My strength is supported with loving roots. So pile number 2, this is deep. For some of you who have been being envied, being judged, being, treated with selfishness and jealousy because of what you know and how you've survived during this hard time. You've got to be that strong tree that doesn't get knocked down. You've got to be this damn tree right here that's getting the sun rays, looking good, branching out. You're green, you're strong. You can be that tree of life. You can be the person who sticks it out because you have strong roots. Okay? Don't let these dark clouds up here rain on your parade. You got me? So at the end of the day, pile number 2, be strong because people are going to come at you. Okay? That's good, Space. Good to hear, bro. Hey, Anna. Hey, Victoria. What's up? Okay, lastly, we have pile number 3, card number 3. I'll do a collective at the end, too. Okay, for those of you who picked pile number 3, you might have prosperity. You might have everything that you need, but you're still not happy because you want more. You might have been spending some money. You might have been spending money on things that you need and not what you want. But there's someone around you that's acting emotional and trying to depend on you and only you. Now, the thing is, you suspect this person, you suspect this situation. It's a distraction. This person might be trying to seduce you to get money or to get something from you. Okay? You might be getting flattered, or this person is just outright trying to depend on you because they might be your loved one or someone who is your friend, your family, someone who is emotional and trying to get something for nothing. Don't we all have those in our lives? And pile number 3, you personally might have everything that this almost corresponds with what I was saying about pile number 2. But only this case is you've got to put yourself in a predicament, pile number 3, to eliminate these people or person from taking advantage of you over and over and over and over. Or limit yourself to how much you give, how much you take. You can't allow people to be greedy or corrupt you for money or for time or for your presence or for your effort or for anything, because it's going to be a waste when that person shits on you, if you got me, okay? And for some of you, it's just you're trying to cope with your life. You're trying to deal with your life. Hey, Araceli. And pile number 3, this is you trying to be courageous enough to deal with all this at one time. Okay? This could be, you could be a mom and have kids who depend on you a lot because school is about to go back in. School is in for some, school is about to go in. Or this is you just being depended on by other people too much. And you might be drawing that line and saying, that's a wrap. I'm not doing no more because I'm wasting my time, I'm wasting my money, I'm putting in all this effort, and I'm not going to do it no more. Okay? And you suspect that this is just temporary, but it's only going to be as long as it is unless you allow it. Okay? Seduction, flattery, overdependence, distractions, inclination, deviation, all these things are all playing in your mind right now. It's making you feel emotional. And those little emotions are getting to you. And you've got to take your time for yourself and say, you know what? I got to do what's best for me. This is a week now, card number 3, to figure out what you're going to do at the end of this week when you realize that it has to be about you for once. I think it was a couple days ago, I was telling somebody that, we can only do so much and the rest is up to the other person. If the more we give, if we keep giving 100% and not getting it back, then there's nothing that we can do. But to put our foot down and make that known to that person that we can only do so much. Okay? Hey, Karen, how you doing? And your outcome card is self-love. And you see this person has that sun ray going right through her. And it's actually a little person in her body. You see, it's 2 in 1. So to me, this is you being a mom or a parent taking care of your loved ones. But you still have to give yourself self-love. You still got to take care of yourself. You can be super mom, Superman, whatever you want. Okay? But you still got to give yourself that love. Listen to your own advice. Be courageous. Okay? Grieving for the past or circumstances that we did not understand at the time, no matter how old you were, is now necessary. Helplessness, confusion, or feeling overwhelmed can trigger childlike behavior such as tantrums, manipulation, and rebellious attitudes and attempts to get what you want. Take the time now to be playful and curious, be courageous, and learn the power of no. This is what I've been trying to teach people for years, is how to say no. One thing that's not a problem for me because I learned the hard way. Okay? And some people say, oh, well, you're mean, Mark. No, it's not about being mean. It's about loving myself first and not catering to somebody who's going to be an energy vampire around me all damn day. It will shield you from the pushy people seeking to compromise your values and integrity. If you were to see the little you now, what sage advice would you give knowing what you know today? Tell yourself, I nurture the child within me. I am complete, whole, and secure. I am safe. So power number 3, this is basically telling you that this week, tell yourself, if you were the child, what would you do? If you're the child taking care of your mom, what would you do if you were the mom? Put yourself in that self-love role. Listen to your own advice. It's a lack of understanding that people have, that you may grow up quickly, but you have to limit yourself to what you can and cannot do. And that's the bottom line. You can only do so much. Okay? I've been telling people since I've been on here, you got to get 100 if you're giving 100%. And if you're not, then that's your problem and your fault. You can only blame yourself for those things. Okay? Obviously, some situations are different, but if you know outright that you can get better and do better, then do so. Say the word, no, you are not going to screw me over again. No, you're not going to get no more money. No, you're not going to do that. And no will make you feel like you are loving yourself because you put yourself first by telling that person no. Like Marky says, no, 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 no. And I'm very good at saying those words. Trust me. I have no problem at all saying, no, I'm not dealing with you no more. That's why you don't see me stressed out over nothing. Okay, collective. I just want the best for everybody, that's all. Saying no is not a bad thing. Self-love is the best love. All right, collective. Let's see what we got for you. Collective for everybody who's watching and everybody who watches after. This is a collective reading for this week, 17th to the 21st. What does the collective need to know? 2, 3. Amen to that. All right, so collective, you got purification. And I know exactly what this means. I'm going to show you the card. This card is called purification. And as you see, there's a person there ready to get purified by the water from the earth, from the river, from these mountains all around them, and ready to cleanse themselves from negativity and from all bullshit. And this card says, purification is a symbolic practice, brings us closest to our divine self and celestial and heavenly beings. Sacred traditions and practices wash away the impurities from the soul and pullets from the physical body. Purity allows us to see and hear the voice of the truth and keeps our ego self in check. Right now, your body, mind, and spirit needs to be purified. Clear unwanted energy by focusing on emotional balance. Eat clean, nutritious food. Now is the time to open your heart and soul to release any old trauma, pain, emotional wounds, suffering, or regret you are carrying in your spiritual backpack. Like a universal baptism, you are able to release these old energies and liberate your soul and mind from old beliefs and physical restraints. Cleansing your physical space is required now. Call on your angelic and spiritual helpers to assist you in energetically with this task at home, work, or socially. Clean your home environment or workspace. Remove or donate any outdated, unwanted items, clearing out old, stagnant energy. Oof. And this is what I keep telling. I'm going to sound like a damn broken record, I know. I keep telling people 1,000,000 times. Keep cleaning out old situations, old people that no longer serve you. Energy is something that's all around us constantly. Hey, Teresa. I've been trying to tell you collective and everybody as a collective that purifying ourselves, eating right, cleaning, getting ourselves into a clean state of mind. It's not all about eating right and feeling good. It's about clearing away the energy around you. Just by clearing out the energy around you and old people and old ways and things around your house that you no longer need, you'll start feeling better when you don't see the same shit every day. Or you don't see the same people every day. You got me? These things are, you're supposed to, my opinion is you're supposed to keep yourselves intact by having the right people around, the right energy around, the right situations around. Everybody in this room has had a job where they didn't like, so they quit and they got another one. Okay? Everybody has had a friend that they no longer talk to because they don't want them no more around them. Everybody has broken up with somebody because they were toxic. This is a life cycle that we all have. We all have to release these energies in order to get better for ourselves. As you see, every outcome card from this deck today, including the collective, is telling you to be strong, say no, get rid of these energies, manifest the better things, do better for yourself. You're only in this world so long. Don't think you're going to come back every time and do the same shit. You got me? We're in it to win it. That's how you got to tell yourself, hey, Renee, how you doing, sis? You got to get yourselves, listen, it took me a while. I'm not perfect, nor will I ever be. But it took me a while to get back on track, to get myself to the point where I can be in front of this camera and actually practice what I preach and do what I say and what I do. And telling myself I can carry everyone with me and show them if I can do it, you can do it. We are all supposed to be examples for each other. So as a collective in here, right now, we all can do it. You got to tell yourselves, I will, starting tomorrow, do this, do that, do this, do that. Stop being a whiny ass baby and tell yourself, I will do this, I will do that, I will clear away this energy, I will no longer speak to this person because I feel like they hold me back, I will no longer be at this job because it sucks, I will no longer do, and people will say, oh, but it's hard, it's hard. Everything is hard, life is hard, nothing's easy. You have to take your life into your own hands and do what you got to do to make it better. Now, if you want to be comfortable with your life, then don't complain at all. If you're comfortable with your life, don't complain to anybody. Just say, okay, life is good, I'm good. I have what I need, do whatever. Don't sit there and complain if you got shit that people don't have. Remember that the next time you complain about anything, is tell yourself that. Okay? Tell yourself, what do I have compared to everybody else? And you're going to say, well, what do you mean? That's a famous thing. What do you mean? Aren't you watching me right now? You have internet. You have a phone. You have this. You have that. I tell people all the time. I heard this reggae singer say in a song one time, don't blame life, blame the way you live it. And every time I hear that damn song, I say, don't blame life, blame the way you live it. And I sing it along with it, and I said, exactly. Don't blame life, blame the way you live it. Because life has nothing to do with your complaints, restraints, attitudes, and your dilemmas in your life. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're sick, if you have a disease, if you have this, if you have that. People have survived through the roughest times in life. Get it together. We can all help. It's a part of life. Now is a time where people need more help than anything. But people are still doing dumb shit, being greedy, complaining about this. You're wearing a mask. Who cares? Halloween is all year this year, yo. Okay? You gotta wear a mask all year, whether you like it or not. Okay? And guess what? It sucks, but it's a part of life. You should be privileged to be in a challenging part of your life right now to deal with the way the world is. And when we succeed, and when you come out of this, where you don't need that shit no more, you can say you survived a bullshit pandemic and you made it. And you carried your kids, your family, your parents, your friends. You did what you had to do to survive. Okay? Ain't no reason to be complaining about that shit. People gotta realize life has gone on, regardless of what happens in this world. Life goes on. Okay? And for me, I tell people my pandemic living here in Bermuda is a hurricane, and seeing my island get destroyed and everybody coming together and helping everyone around them to make everything go back to normal. Okay? So everybody goes through pandemics, bullshit, and things like that. And these messages today for this week, this is a week where you're going to be tested, overwhelmed, and people are going to say, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this shit. I don't want to hear it. I tell people all the time, don't be crying to me. I don't want to hear that shit. Okay? And people say, oh, but you live in Bermuda. The pandemic ain't even all that bad there. But I still got to wear a mask in the hot ass sun. I still got to go work. I still got to do everything, and I'm not complaining. I'm out here helping everybody while you're complaining on your couch eating fucking popcorn. Yeah? So remember to help everybody in your path, but don't allow people to take advantage of you. That's the issue. And that's the challenge this week, is not allowing people to take advantage of you. Okay? Self-love is the best love. Keep telling yourself that. It's not about a mask saving you or being good for you or being bad for you. It's a part of the law. It's like it's mandatory that we need it in many places. So if we have to abide by the law, then we have to abide by the law. You got me? That's the point. Is we're going to be safe regardless of what we do if we have that mindset. You know? Right now, we have to do what we have to do, and we have to do what we're being told. You don't have to. We do whatever you want. I'm just saying, I'm just making a point that this week we're going to have that challenge of overwhelmness by the people around us. Whatever you do is what you do. It's up to you. But don't complain. Just do it. Shut up and do it. That's the best thing you can do. Unfortunately, we all have to pay bills. If you don't pay bills, then they're going to shut your damn electricity off. This is my point. Okay? That we still have bills to pay. Just don't use things as an excuse. Use it as a challenge to overcome and not to be overwhelmed. And everybody has different opinions. You ain't gotta listen to me. And I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. I'm going to tell you what I think. Whether or not you agree or disagree, that's up to you. The world is all about opinions. That's mine. I never claim I'm right. I'm just trying to tell you that that's what it is. To me. Anyway, I'm glad you're all safe. I'm glad you're all doing what you have to do. It's good to see you all in here, doing what you got to do. Please continue to be safe in this crazy ass world. This is a year where it's been pretty much the last 6 months have been a huge challenge for everyone. Everybody had to endure some type of bullshit. But guess what? If it isn't this, it's going to be something else. Life is challenges. Life is obstacles. Life is going to be about those things. Some people take it good. Some people take it bad. Some people give up. Some people strive. This also, people's misfortunes are other people's gains. There's a lot of people right now, there's a lot of women out there who were seamstress and they weren't getting no money, and they have their business might have been not that great. So what they did, they started making masks. So now they have the chance to make money and shine. Because if you look around every day, you see a person with a different mask, a cool mask, a Louis Vuitton mask, a Gucci mask, a team mask, a sports team mask, Adidas, Nike, whatever. So people that make those masks are usually people that are, don't really have that much work. So they're making money off of these things. So this is like someone's loss is someone's gain. Someone's trash is someone's treasure. Oh yeah, Halloween's coming. It's fast. This year's going by super fast, even though everybody's been home. Hey Scorpio, how you doing, sweetheart? Teresa, you're a rebel? That's good. It's good to be a rebel in these days. Space, how you doing, bro? All good? There's a Versace mask. That's what's up. I think it's kind of cool that I can wear my favorite team's masks and stuff like that when I go out. It kind of makes it okay to wear a mask, That's the thing. What I mean by what I say here for the last couple minutes I've been ranting on is because we have to wear a mask, right? In certain places and when we go in stores for our own safety, you might as well have fun and get a mask that matches your outfit, or you want a mask that has your favorite team or your favorite singer or some character on it. It's fun. Do it. So that way it doesn't make you mad to have one on, to be obligated to do something. At least if you're obligated to do something, have fun doing it. You got me? That's one way you can look at the negative situation. That's how you got to look at it. Even though it's hot as hell in some places like here, that's the thing, just look at it as, like me, I'm a sports freak. So I have two of my team's masks, and I have an Adidas mask because I like Adidas stuff. So it matches me when I go out, because that's just the way I want to be. I want to have different masks for different outfits or different things when I go out. And everybody else does too. Not everybody else, but some people have those cheap ass doctor looking blue masks. People like to look fashionable and look good, or have a different mask, or have something that someone else don't have. So at least we make a negative situation into a positive situation. So when you see somebody with a different mask, don't diss them. Just say, hey, look at that shit. That's pretty cool. I actually saw a guy, right? Hey, Bluish, what's up? You got to get your Adidas mask, sweetheart. If not, I'm going to send you one. So let me show you something. This dude, right? I thought it was the coolest thing ever. This guy, right? He had a pair of glasses like this, right? And he had this little flap that went up like that. And then when it came down, it went around his nose and over his mouth like this. So he had this little square like this over his mouth, but it was connected to his glasses. So when he came in the store, he just went like this, and it covered his face like Darth Vader type shit, right? It was all black, and it went like that, and it covered his nose and just his mouth. Like, it looked like some professional type shit, right? And I'm like, this dude went deep, yo. He had that shit connected to his glasses. He just went like this, clump. No mask, no cloth, no nothing. It was like a plastic type of, it looked like some spaceship, some like Star Wars shit. I said, check this guy. He went deep. He said, no mask for me, yo. I'm got this special thing connected to my glasses. And so that way, right? Because he wears glasses. I put two and two together. I said, this guy's smart. He looks like a nerd too. I didn't try to judge him, but he did that. So that way it didn't fog up his glasses. Because, as people know, if you got glasses on or shades, glasses, sunshades, when you have your mask on, your breath gets caught up and fogs your glasses. So this guy had a special thing made up so where it didn't fog up his glasses. And I'm like, this mofo is smart. I even looked at him and I was like, yeah, bro, I like your little mask. He's like, oh, yeah, cool, man. I was like, yeah, you freak. I was like, that shit looks cool. If I was wearing glasses all day, which I don't, I only wear glasses to read. So I'm like, this guy, he really did a good job. I mean, it fit his nose and his mouth perfectly, and he just snapped it down. And then as he was leaving, I watched him and he put it up like that. And I'm like, this guy, he's got this shit down to a science. So this is what I'm saying, is we don't have to do anything, but this is the way I talk. If we turn a negative situation into a positive situation just by changing a mask of your favorite thing, that changes your whole outlook on the negative situation that you are in. I hope I make sense by saying that, That's what I mean, is because I got my favorite team's masks and things like that. Yeah, exactly, Scorpio. They have one like your real face and things like that. And they have funny ones, and they have ones with big ass teeth and shit like that, and funny ass looking ones. And I'm sure Halloween they're gonna have some hot ones. Like they're probably gonna have some pumpkin shit and some witch ones and all sorts of vampire shit. I'm sure they're gonna have a lot. I'm probably gonna have Christmas masks too. Might even have a turkey mask for Thanksgiving. But that's what I'm saying. Increase the vibes on the planet. That's what I'm trying to say, Scorpio, is if we're in a negative situation, let's make it positive by just getting a mask of your liking. Who freaking cares? Don't be like, I'm wearing a mask. It's fucking bullshit. I hate my life. Man, shut up and wear a mask of your liking and just go about your business. Like, I hate it too. I hate wearing a mask. Everybody, I'm sure people do, everybody does, but at least I'm going to wear one of my favorite team, especially if they win, you can wear it and be like, yeah, you saw that? Yeah, you saw it again. Yeah, my boys won it. So that shit there, it just makes a difference. It turns a negative situation into a positive. That's my point. Exactly, Barb. It's a window of opportunity. And it's also changing negative into positive, which is the goal that I see we should have as people trying to change the mentality of others. That's how I look at it. You got me? That's what I mean. So anyway, it was nice talking to everybody. I hope everybody stays safe during these times. I know you will be. Continue to do what you got to do to stay safe. Remember, try not to complain about what's going on. Just live life to the fullest and consider yourself privileged to be going through something like this and battling it and overcoming it. Okay? It's not going to last forever. Okay? So in the meantime, do what you have to do. Self-love is the best love. Take care of yourselves. Do what you got to do. I will see you all next time when I come on here. I do go live on Instagram pretty much every night. I'm probably going to go over there in a few minutes just to hang out and give messages. So if you're interested, I do go over at Instagram, Marky Marks Tarot on Instagram. Check me out. I'm still doing private readings, so if you need one, I'm available. Just hit me up on my email at markymarkstarot@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on Instagram or wherever, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, take care of yourselves and be safe. Mwah. Love all of you, and do what you got to do to make yourselves happy.